Hi and welcome or welcome back to Love on the Brain. I'm your host, Kay Van Dunk, and I help independent women who are single, divorced, or widowed find their soulmates while staying true to their high standards. In each episode, we dive into a frustrating question you may have about love. I'll share some insights, and then we can reframe it with an affirmation or ask-formation to help you lift your spirits. If you haven't already, please subscribe and leave a great review on whichever platform you're listening to this podcast on. Your reviews help other amazing singles find this podcast too. Okay, let's jump in. Today's question is, why does it feel like everyone else is in a relationship but me? I know that there's a point in life where you may feel like everyone is getting booed up or engaged or married, and here you are, bridesmaid but not the bride, or the third wheel, or the person around you who's the only singleton in a group of friends who are in relationships. And it can kind of make you feel out of sync with what's going on, and like your reality is different from everyone else's. It doesn't matter. None of that even matters. And I know it's hard to say now as somebody on the other side of it. As you pay attention to relationships around you, really ask yourself, how many of those people are in relationships that you would want for yourself? How many of them can honestly say that they are with their ideal partner or even their soulmate? Always remember that that is your goal. That is not necessarily anyone else's goal. And when you see people paired up and you might feel envious, keep in mind that not everybody is looking for their perfect fit. Some people just want to be in a relationship just so that they're not single. And they're fine with that. A lot of people are fine with that. You ask around, and the number of people who will tell you that they don't believe in soulmates or twin flames or special persons or whatever you call it, there's a lot of people who feel like just find someone, make it work, and that's it. Or just find someone so you're not single, right? I've definitely heard the phrase, half a man is better than no man. That is not the journey that you are on. So don't compare your journey to theirs, because their relationship may not be ideal, most of the people. And your goal is not just to be with someone, it's to be with the right one. So this feeling of comparison should be your blinking red flag to yourself that you are focusing on other people and not on yourself. What do you want? You know what you want. And if you don't, take a moment to think about it. What are your values? What are your needs? What are your desires? What are you looking for in a partner? If you don't know that, take a minute. I have a great soulmate blueprint wish list that's wonderful at helping you narrow down what you're looking for in a partner. Once you can figure that out, or if you already know who is going to align with your life and goals, you're not going to settle. You're not just going to pair off with someone for the sake of not being single. This is your opportunity to double down on your vision of the right relationship and stop worrying about being behind or missing out. Because even if you know 10 people are in relationships and maybe one of them is genuinely with someone that you could see is their soulmate, then that is your sign that it is possible for you and that it's so close to you, and everything else can fall away. Trust that your soulmate is out there and that you are not late. Timing is everything, and you are waiting for someone who meets what you are looking for, and they are worth waiting for, because you are not just looking for any old someone. Okay? You should take this opportunity, instead of focusing on everyone else and what they have, focus on that you are worth waiting for. We are going to focus on the affirmation of, how did I stop comparing myself to others? And that's, how did I stop comparing myself to others? Just reframing it in that way is a great trigger to your brain to say, this is in the past. This is something we have moved beyond, and we're not comparing ourselves to others anymore. We all know the phrase, comparison is the thief of joy, and that definitely applies to your love life. You are not behind. You are not missing out on anything. Trust in the process, and we'll keep moving forward and focusing on creating a life that is fulfilling and whole to you. And remember, always, yes, I know you are looking for your soulmate. I get it. Love is super, super important. But you are not in a rush to meet this person, because when you are with that person, you will realize that none of it matters. You are with the right person, and it was worth the wait. I like to close out the podcast by asking what it is you're grateful for, because gratitude is the highest vibration of all. So just take a moment and think of one thing you're grateful for. As always, I'm grateful to you for tuning in and love you for listening. And remember, when love is on the brain, asking better questions can lead to better answers.